What's going on, y'all? It's Foreign Lauren. It's been a long time coming, man.
Uh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Man, I have not talked to y'all in years. Like, so much has changed since the last time y'all seen me. Excuse how rough I look. I want to give y'all the full-fledged, like, from start to finish, the raw me, just let y'all know everything that's going on. The rest of my videos, I'm gonna come out here, I'm gonna be back, I'm gonna be looking good, but this, I really just wanted to be my raw self for real, because I just want to really tell y'all everything that's going on in these past couple of years, and how I got to where I am right now. So, the first thing that I just want to say is I know that some of y'all who are new to this channel are probably wondering, how do I have so many subscribers but no video? Basically, I used to do multiple videos a day. So I'm an only child, and I grew up with parents who worked all day, year round. Like, literally, like, they don't get no breaks. They get Thanksgiving Day, Christmas, and that's it for real. Like, when I really think about it, like, they don't get no other breaks for real. So my parents was really grinding when I was trying to grow up. So I was home alone a lot, because growing up, like, when I was little, when my parents was working, I would stay with my grandparents and shit. Then we ended up moving. We weren't too close to literally no family for real. And I've always been really independent, so I never really had, I don't think I ever had a babysitter, not once. Now that I think about it, I never had a babysitter that wasn't like a family member. And so it just got to the point where I was maybe like 10 or 11 years old. I started staying home by myself. And I had a lot of anxiety, y'all. Like I've always had bad anxiety about literally the most ridiculous stuff. I had anxiety as a kid too. Like I was like a daredevil, but like I was only a daredevil if nobody had told me anything about it. So like, if I jumped, let's say I jumped off a mountain, right? This is dramatic, but like, if I jumped off a mountain, I would be okay to jump off a mountain. But if my mom had said, this person died from doing this person died from doing this, you'll kill yourself if you do this, you'll hurt yourself if you do this, don't jump off that mountain. I don't even want to think about mountains. I see mountain on TV, and now all I'm thinking is, if, oh my God, if I was up there, I would die. You know what I'm saying? Little, like, stupid stuff like that used to give me so bad anxiety. So staying home alone, I had a lot of anxiety. I would hear people talking in the basement. I would think people were trying to break in the house. And so it's just like, I couldn't get myself together. So what I would do was, I would always do 3 things. I would play video games, I would practice my guitar, or I'll make YouTube videos. And so all of those things are very time consuming. Playing a video game is time consuming. Practicing guitar, trying to do really well, because I really wanted to be good. I'll play to my fingers, but that takes a long time. And then videos, bruh. Videos, I was on that joint. Like, I had all the video editing software. I had Final Cut Pro. I had Adobe, whatever. It's literally been so long, I can't even remember all these things. I was a master at this stuff. I used to watch all them videos on YouTube of how to edit your own videos and do this and do that. And make like little effects. So I would just take random pictures and make like a whole video onto some music, like just little stuff like that. And I was doing that at like 10, 11, 12, whatever. And I got a lot of clout from stuff like that. So I originally had like maybe like 2,000 subscribers within like literally a month. Like this, like I literally, like I would practice the videos and not put them out there until I got good. So I put it on YouTube, and a lot of other people thought the same thing. So I kept making videos and I kept doing good, because I've always been the type of person where, like, if you, and I need to stop, this is actually kind of a character flaw now that I'm older, but growing up, it was good because it made me determined and dedicated. But I was always the type of person that if you tell me I'm good at something, I have to be better at it every time. I can't ever fail. I can't ever mess up. Everything has to be perfect. And it's actually really bad now, because I have like perfectionist tendencies, and so I've really been working on that for the past couple years of my life, actually, because that's the type of stuff that actually makes you kind of depressed, because it's like when you can't, not to get too deep, but like when you always want to be better and then there's just the cap, you feel like a failure, even though you might be exceeding everybody. Like, I'm literally wearing an honor society shirt on right now, right? Like, but if I'm not meeting, I always have to do better. So like in college, my first semester I had a 3.6. I had a friend who got a 4.0. I felt like I was the stupidest person in the world. Mind you, this is my first semester. I'm already doing other things. My grandma had just passed away like a month before school started. So my grandma was one of my main caretakers. So I felt like my own mom died right before I went to college. And that was really difficult. So for all the challenges I had in life, I was in a relationship, we broke up, like I had a lot of challenges and difficulties. I changed my major. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking all these things. And I really struggled with making friends as well, because I moved around a lot as a kid, and so when I got to college, I wasn't prepared to be who I needed to be, and I was still stuck on who I needed to be at the last place I lived at, right? So once I got more comfortable with myself, things became cool, but starting out, like, it was bad. I used to party, I used to drink, I used to everything. And there's nothing wrong with partying and drinking, but I'm saying, like, excessively. Like, any function, you could ask anybody, I was freshman year with, who was there my freshman year, they'll tell you I was always drunk. I was always blacked out. I was always so messed up somewhere. I could never just chill. Like, I was always just out of my mind. But anyway, so the whole point here is that, like, I had to overcome a lot of challenges, but the perfectionist thing, right? So I was always making videos, I always wanted to be better, and then there was this one video I edited, and it used a song in the background that had just dropped. There was an EP that I listened to and I liked it, but the actual song just dropped. And so I did the video the day it dropped, because I had already had the videos together for the EP, and I didn't know they were going to change the song or whatever. And as soon as they did, I literally just downloaded it, put it in the background, and sent it off. Little did I know that song was going to blow up. You know, that song came out in 2012, 2013. You still hear it on the radio now. I don't want to get too into it because I don't want y'all to know. Like, it's really embarrassing. And the whole point of this channel is so I can, like, kind of let go of my past and come to my future. But you've probably definitely seen that video. It has, last time I checked, I guess 13 million views. I'll go back and add, you know, something right here to tell y'all the real number. But it's millions of people have seen this. So that video just kept climbing and climbing and climbing. Then I was making videos after that. So then those were climbing in views, you know. So then I was getting subscribers from that. That's how I ended up with 33,000 subscribers. Just really a stroke of luck. Just right timing, right timing. So before, like, as soon as the song dropped and everybody trying to hear it, my video was already out, so that's the first thing everybody clicking on for real. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. It's just literally a stroke of luck, just right timing, right? Now this is the thing, I started making YouTube videos now, and I've made videos in the past, I just never uploaded them, but I started really making videos now because, one, I am finally happy. Honestly, like, all that story I was telling y'all about earlier about hardships and anxiety and everything, like, that is, I feel free. You know, there's always bad days, right? There's always days that I wake up sometimes and I'm like, God, I can't do this. Like, I cannot do this today. Or I'll have a great day and something will happen and I'm just like, you know what? I knew it. You know, my expectations for my happiness are very low. Have always been very low. But as I get older, I start to realize that, like, I can't live like that anymore and I want to be better. So, yeah, so then the second thing I wanted to bring up was that, what I've been doing since, you know, what have I been doing since I last talked to y'all? So the first thing is, the last time I made a video, it was in the car in the driveway of my parents' home. That's how long ago this was. I moved out of my parents' house 2 years ago, literally a few weeks after that video was posted, actually. And it's funny, because I made a video of me moving into my new place, the driving process, telling how to move into your first place. I was 19 years old, or 20 years, I was 19 or 20 now that I'm thinking about it. I might have been 20. I was 20 years old, and I come from kind of a rough place anyway. But I wasn't afraid to live on my own because I had before. I used to bounce in between places. So when I finally got a place for me, I was so proud, right? And I wanted everybody to know that. So I made the video, but I just never got around to uploading it and posting it and everything. And then the second thing is that, like, I watched the video, and this happened with a lot of the videos that I've made since then. I, for a long time, was not comfortable with my raw self, which is also why I'm on this video looking like this today. I know it's rough. I know it's not the best I could look, but this is what I look like when I wake up, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to channel that more because there's been so many videos, pictures, everything that I've deleted. So much of my middle school and early high school life is erased from everywhere because I didn't like how I looked and I deleted everything. That's terrible, you know what I'm saying? And I know that I've carried that with me for a long time. I'll have videos and I'll love it until I look at it hard enough and I'm like, I hate this, and nobody ever sees it. And you know, that's okay too, because you can be private, but good content went to waste because of something as simple as looks. It's funny now though, because like when you talk about stuff and you see little kid pictures of me, it's like when my dad said he always knew, like, you know, whatever, how it was going to be, like, it's very obvious that, like, I've always just been more masculine. But anyway, yeah, so moved out of my parents' house, moved to another house, and now I'm here somewhere that I'm finally comfortable, finally happy. My last place, bruh, yeah, that's just gonna be a whole separate video about that nonsense. But here, yo, like, finally free. And the craziest part is, here I have so much more space, so much more freedom, so much better vibe, so much better energy. I can have free to take up space the way that I want to, allow myself to be comfortable where I want to. Can't get any better than that. Very, very thankful for how my life is right now. I have come from so much I can't even share with y'all, like, bruh, and it is so humbling, and I'm just so proud of myself, you know, like, real like, I don't say that a lot. I am proud of myself though. Like, I am so proud that I was able to come from where I've come from and get to where I'm going. And you know, this is one of them things that, like, it's not much, but it's enough for me. I'm 21 years old. I live in a 2-bed, 2-bath apartment. Good neighbors, nice, like, it's just amazing. Walk-in closet. Like, I have everything I could have ever asked for. This is me and my girlfriend's bedroom. And our bedroom is big enough for my stuff, her stuff, and more. And it's little stuff like that that really just makes you just, like, I did it. I came from the bottom, for real. Like, when I can't even tell y'all, like, I try not to get too personal with my life because I'm only 21. So a lot of my life also ends up being my parents' life, and their business is theirs to tell. So I don't like to say too much about growing up and stuff, but I'm just so thankful, y'all. Like, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. So yeah, so that's basically my little story of where I've been, what's been going on, how I've been living. My next video is definitely gonna be an apartment tour and tips on how to secure an apartment at a young age. I think, like, tips of how, like, what you're gonna need to do, little things that I wish I had bought, little things I wish I hadn't bought, little things that you don't realize till you move, like, I actually do need this, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all are interested, please feel free to comment under here. Let me know some other videos you're looking for. Thumbs up this video if you're ready for the next video. Subscribe if you're happy that I'm back, and I'll see y'all later.